simple and classic cheeseburger is something you can't dislike. But how much can you improve it if you have a higher budget? Today we're comparing a $50 cheeseburger against a $5 cheeseburger. We decided to make the same sauce for both burgers because the sauce isn't that important on a cheeseburger and we really like to keep it basic. For that we need to cut one pickle into small chunks. Actually you can cut them up however you want, just don't go too hard on them and have a little bit of mercy. To our pickle we add 3 tablespoons of Japanese QP mayo, 3 tablespoons of ketchup and 1 tablespoon of yellow mustard. Season with kosher salt and pepper and mix it all together. Now we added a little bit of habanero tabasco. You don't have to do that if you don't like heat, but we do and it tastes awesome. Mix everything up once again and your sauce is done. For the cheaper version of our cheeseburger we use store-bought brioche buns and the cheapest organic meat we could find. And please do us all a favor and use organic meat. It's not that much more expensive than non-organic meat and it's definitely more secure. As for the cheese, we use cheap American cheese, which is separately packed into plastic wrap. I know it's not the best cheese, but it belongs on a classic cheeseburger and we are on a budget here, right? Now let's handle our meat. Form your meat into 4 balls, each of them is 125 grams because we are making smash burgers. Be careful with your balls. Meatballs. And don't use too much force to press them together because we still want to see the grinded strings. For the premium version of our burger we used our homemade brioche buns. If you want to see a video on that, leave a like and a comment and the video will follow up. And of course we had a special idea for the cheese. We used Parmesan cheese, combined that with sliced camembert and add this cheese. I don't know exactly what cheese this is, but it says Maturo and it's from Prima Donna and it was kinda expensive. Melt that over medium heat so you have a nice cheesy drip for your patties. For the patty we used this good looking piece of wagyu which we have to grind ourselves. But first of all we have to cut it into pieces and put it back into the freezer for a couple of minutes so it gets nice and firm on the outside. Small tip here, put each part you use for grinding also in the freezer so the meat doesn't get stuck onto the grinder. Once again we're making smash burgers, that means we have to form balls again. But this time only 2 of them because we are not rich and wagyu is expensive as hell. Then smash your balls into your cast iron pan and add your melted cheese on top of it. Now we have to put everything together and here's how that looked. Oh man, I gotta say both of them looked so delicious and let me tell you, they definitely tasted amazing. But the cheaper one actually won this battle because I think the cheese on the more expensive one was just a little bit too much, and sadly we didn't taste much of the wagyu beef because the cheese was just dominating this burger. And that's just sad because the wagyu has such an amazing flavor and it's really expensive, and not tasting anything of it just kinda ruins everything. But aside from that, everything else was so fucking good. The sauce is really nice, it's simple, it's basic and it just tastes amazing. The homemade buns are just perfect. Wait till the video comes out and forget about the store-bought ones. They're just, yeah, don't use them anymore. If you made those homemade buns once, you definitely don't want to eat any other buns again. So we only really have to improve on the cheese, and I think the mixture is great, it tastes good, but it was just too intense for this burger, and I really think taking a lot less from the cheese will be enough to make this burger a perfect cheeseburger. That's it for the video. I really hope you enjoyed that one, and if you did, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. That would mean a lot to us, because you definitely don't want to miss the upcoming videos.